Hello, everyone. Welcome to Man United Bonafide. Hashtag Man United, hashtag Man UFC, hashtag Man MANSOU trending on Twitter because Man United have just had a nasty draw against Southampton. Um, a missed opportunity, right? A missed opportunity. That's what I'll clearly say. You are hoping for a win. A win would have put us firmly into third place. A win would have put us firmly into third place. We've missed that opportunity, and now we are looking forward to the Thursday game, which, to be true to you, there are high chances of Chelsea winning and maybe Leicester getting something out of the Sheffield game, and so we are hoping that they get a slip up. But that's not why we are here to talk about. This is not a preview match for Thursday game, but it is a review for the match we have just watched. First of all, let me say that I usually don't understand why for the first 15 minutes Man United turn up so lethargically, so lazily, so uninterested, and we tend to a good number of goals we concede between the first and the 15th minute. Then after 15 minutes, we get into the second gear and things look rosy till halftime. That's exactly what happened today. We didn't turn up for the first 15 minutes, 15 or so minutes, and so it allowed. We knew that Southampton would press high. We knew that Southampton were clinical on their chances. Having watched the City game, we knew how they would come to play. We knew they were good on the counter attacks, but that still didn't make us wake up. That didn't still make us try to win the game. The game was there for the winning. For the taking. We were supposed to win that game. Had we been more serious in the first half, had we been more urgent, we lacked urgency in the first half, we would have won that game. On a day that almost everyone in the midfield looked like they were taking a day off, Pogba didn't look the part. Pogba didn't even get off the first gear. Pogba didn't, to be harsh on him, didn't even get out of the dressing room. It's like Pogba was still in the dressing room. The pass from De Gea to Pogba, he had a good amount of time to move the ball quickly out of the danger area. But he took a fast touch, then made a slow turn, allowing the opposition to win the back the ball, and before we knew it, it was back in the net. It took us another about 5 to 8 minutes to settle and get a goal. And by the time we had the second goal, we all thought, we'll get a third and maybe a fourth, and it will be a clean sail to top three. But that wouldn't be, because we didn't play as well as we expected to do. The other thing, Bruno didn't have a great game today. We were slow. Everyone was slow. The passes were missed. Rashford and Martial had a good game. They had a great game. But the midfield didn't stick today. Bruno's passes were not clinical. He kept giving the balls away. He kept giving a few fouls away here and there. It wasn't clean for us today. Matic looked off a bit, giving away passes unnecessarily, not really stabilizing, covering the back four well. And so those are areas that we really need to improve if we really want this to get into top four. I don't know if it was the too much pressure that was on us now that we know that City's ban has been lifted. I don't know what caused the seeming lack of interest. It seems our players, when pressure is high on them, sometimes they fold, and they simply just don't turn up. And so I've seen Chelsea fans and Leicester. I don't know so many of Leicester fans, but I've seen a number of Chelsea fans celebrating. Yes, they need to celebrate because we would have gone above them on the table, to third place tonight. So it's a big missed opportunity for us. A few issues here and there. First of all, um, I think Ole substituted Bruno too early, because now there was a missing link between the midfield and the attack. Yes, Bruno was not the really good today, but looking at the game overall, he was much better than he did more being off than what Fred and McTominay did. Yeah, we only needed to keep the ball away from our D, and we couldn't. We kept giving away cheap corners. We kept giving away cheap free kicks, um, missed tackles, and so on. And so that's possibly part of the reason why we've drawn that game. Southampton came out really hungry for the points. After watching the City game, they had bigger desire to win at Old Trafford as well, which was not really easy on us. It's clear they're a decent team, especially when they're playing the big teams. They seem to be a very decent team, because I think we drew with them in the first leg, and we've again drawn with them in the second leg, which really means they are quite a decent team. Besides that, they didn't have anything to lose. They had nothing to lose. They had nothing to lose. So that is why it really it really gave them the momentum, because they're not looking to fight relegation. They're not looking to qualify for any European competitions. So they came into the game with no pressure. Yeah. And so with that, I think it was a very difficult game. The only thing I'm crying out to is that our players, they seem not to turn up when they are needed to turn up the most. Yes, like today we needed them to turn up. The fan base was behind them. It was a clear opportunity to go third, and we have missed that opportunity. We've really missed a huge opportunity to go third, and that is not the best. That is not good for us. Does it mean top forest is gone for us? I would say no. I would say confidently that we will still get top four. Yes, it's not arrogance, but I would just say we will still get top four. Looking at the fixture on paper, of course. Like I usually say, every game is a potential banana skin for every team. So today we've drawn. Yeah, Chelsea and Leicester lost. We've gained 1 point. That 1 point is not enough. We've not done enough to get to top four. All right. So it means we have to win the rest of the 3 games. The rest of the games are a must win for us. All right. The other thing that contributed to us dropping the points is the injury to Luke Shaw, and then also the injury to Brandon Williams after coming on for Luke Shaw, which was quite a nasty head blow. I wish both of them a quick recovery. The other issue is that we defended the corner so poorly. Yeah, some people are blaming De Gea. He should have come for that ball. I don't know why sometimes De Gea does not come up for those balls. In moments like those, you really need your goalkeeper to be up to come for such balls. I've not watched the goal again to see De Gea's position, but from I've seen a few people saying on Twitter that De Gea should have come up for the goal. But from my first glance, I saw it was clear that Lindelof did not properly mark, and besides, he did not fight to keep the ball out of the box. He seems always to fold when combated with strikers that are physical. But for me, I don't know. This might justify the fact that we've been saying we need a stronger, quicker, more dominant centre back to pair Maguire, because sometimes if Maguire falls, it seems like Lindelof also falls. We had a decent game till that mistake, and I'm hoping I'm hoping that we've seen where areas we need to improve in this coming window. Yeah. Besides that, I think it was a deserved 1 point for Southampton. Yes, they deserved that 1 point. If I was playing with 10 men was a bit difficult. I think we are not really used to defending. The tactics and the squad selection was not geared towards defending, and so that is why even changing the tactics was a bit difficult on Ole. But still, the players had a responsibility. The players had a responsibility not to fold when called upon to defend a 1-0 lead. Yeah, in a game where we do not have the luxury of scoring many goals, we'll have to learn. We must learn to defend a 1-0 lead. In a game where we might be having few opportunities, we must learn how to defend properly. Yeah, our defense has been solid, but we've let 4 goals at home in the past 2 games. Past 2 home games, we've conceded 4 goals, which is not a good return. That is not a good return if we want to finish in the top 4. All right. So my match reaction, player rating at the goal. I'll start with De Gea. He made a good save in the second half when Southampton were pressing us. That was a decent save. Uh, uh, I would give him a 5 for today, especially for the corner because there were mistakes, a number of mistakes that happened. Um, Wan-Bissaka did not turn up again. He was not at his best, but he was still decent. I'll give him a 6. I'll give Harry Maguire a 5. I'll give a Lindelof a 5 for those mistakes. So the centre backs both get a 5. Luke Shaw had a decent game. Luke Shaw played well. I'll give him a 7 for today till he left. Till the injury, he had a 7. I would give Matic a 5 today. Matic was a 5 today for me. Didn't protect the back 4 well. Kept losing the ball. Kept giving away poor passes. Moving on to Pogba, I'll give Pogba for the first half display. Today he was on a 4. Yes, today Pogba was on a 4. He wasn't at his very best. He didn't even get to the second gear. Yeah, that's how poor he was today. The first goal was his mistake. He almost gave Southampton another goal. They kept giving away. He redeemed himself with 2 good passes that led to the 2 goals, but still, his overall contribution to the game wasn't the best. I would give Bruno a 6 today. He wasn't. He was a bit average today. Of course, he had an assist. It was good, but he kept giving away passes that were not clinical. Yeah. I'd give Rashford a 7 as well. Played well today. I'd give Rashford a 7 for his goal and general contribution to the game. I think deserves a 7. No one goes beyond 7 today. I'd give Martial, who, if I was to choose man of the match, Martial was my man of the match today with a goal and an assist. He would be a 7. Let me say an 8. Martial had an 8 today. Let me retract and say Martial had an 8. Yes, he had an 8 because I've just pictured some of the good things he did, the runs, the hold-up plays, the passes. He was the best. He was our best player today. Yes. For Greenwood, I would give Greenwood a 5. Didn't do much today. Didn't turn up. No attempt on goal. He was a bit lazy today. For the subs didn't do much. Didn't help us in any way to protect the lead. They didn't do enough to protect the lead. So for the substitutes, I would give them a 4. Each of them, Fred, McTominay, they had one job to do to protect that lead. Right? The other thing, Ole, I would give only a 5 today. It was a bit average today. The squad selection was good, but some of the substitutions he made were not good. I know Pogba was not playing well, but when Fred came, Fred didn't really look like he was interested in the game. McTominay didn't look like McTominay. Um, Dan James was just running aimlessly. So for today, everyone was average. So where do we move on from here? How do we move, or rather, what next from here? What next from here is we look up to the Crystal Palace game. That is a must-win game for us, because if we win, we might. If we win and Leicester win, we might go above Leicester even on goal difference. So it is up to us to keep winning. Sheffield, I know, will not be an easy game for Leicester. Yes, that is true. Sheffield will not be an easy game for Leicester. So we need to take advantage and capitalize on those. After Sheffield, Leicester have Tottenham. Yeah, you see how it's still playing in our hands. So the opportunity is not completely lost. Yes, we've missed this opportunity to go top three, but it is not completely lost. So I look at the games that we are remaining with. We need to keep winning. We need to keep winning. We need to keep winning, win the next 3 games so that we can be in the top 3 at the end of the season. Even if we are in the top 4, I wouldn't mind. My desire is that we play Champions League. All right? Yeah, that's my match reaction for today. Um, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, share the content, and also um, leave a comment. Yes, leave a comment. Otherwise, for me, it's been great. It's been cool. That's football. We live to fight another day. God bless you.